Okay, so I'm here with Mariah with new topic art.
Okay.
So the first question is, what is your favorite word?
So I feel like this sounds really weird, but my favorite word is yes.
Oh, that's good. That's a good word.
And so today, like, I was just like, as I was working, I was praying, and I was like, God, what's my favorite word? Like, why? And I feel like he brought, like, a bunch of things to mind, and they're like, it just has to do with, like, yes, and, like, saying yes to God.
Yes, that's a good word. Especially when it comes to talking to God.
Yeah. Whatever you want. But I feel like, I guess the first thing I was thinking of is, like, I was thinking of, like, somebody that's in my life, some of the life choices that they're making, like, I struggle with sometimes just because I'm like, I know that no matter what, like, I just need to love this person. Like, I was actually just thinking about them and, like, that relationship today, and, like, God just reminded me that, like, we get to choose him. God, he's relational, and he doesn't make us choose him. Like, we get to choose him. And I feel like our choosing him, like, it's just a yes. So, like, there's this one part, like, at the beginning of Mark, it's, like, in the first chapter, and it's, like, when he's calling, like, a few of his disciples, and I think it's, like, James and John, the sons of Zebedee, and they're just, like, in a boat, mending nets with their dad. And then Jesus comes, and he's like, hey, like, follow me. And they just get out of the boat and follow him. And I was, like, thinking about that. Like, my mind was alive with, like...
They're so yes.
Seeing it, yeah. Without knowing, like, what it would cost. They were leaving their livelihood. Like, everything. Like, they were leaving, like, their dad and their family business and, like, everything, their trade, and, like, everything they knew to do to, like, make a living for themselves. And they said yes. And, like, I'm asking myself, like, what am I doing that's, like that? That sounds like such a weird question, but it totally has an answer.
Right?
I feel like when I'm, like, spending time with God, or, like, when, like, I put, like, pieces together of something. Yeah, so I feel like it's, like, when things, like, when I have, even in, like, because it doesn't really make sense, but I feel like I have, like, a piece about it.
So it's like you don't know what's happening at the end.
Yeah.
So it's really a yes.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm getting myself into, yes.
Yeah, like the guys in the boat, though.
Yeah.
Because they didn't... All they knew was they were leaving their livelihood. Like, they were leaving everything they knew behind.
Right.
And they had no idea what they were getting themselves into.
Okay, so I'm thinking something like, hands. Like, pick me, hands. And then having the word yes written across them. Like, yes, I'm ready. And then having, like, a map of the world in the background. Because it's such a, like, blind yes. It's just, yes, take me with you wherever you want me to go. So that's my idea.
This canvas of mine I like to paint with color, sometimes black and white. I'm forming my own masterpiece, I construct it with all my might. My life is a giant canvas that I add to every day. Splatter on the paint where I need it to go, and add words and pictures to convey. My life is a work of art, I strive to make it what I wish it to be. It's like a showroom of my dreams that I make into reality. I open up my eyes to my imagination. 'cause life is a work in progress, and having vision is my goal. Having vision is my goal. And having vision is my goal. And having vision